What up, YouTube? I know. I've been gone for a minute. That's just how life works. So, I actually got called out on the comments about 2 hours ago, and this is guy Skinny. I don't know him, but he said, "Hey, what happened to posting more frequently?" Shit, I just life's happened to me, so just give you a quick little rundown of what happened. So after the last video I posted, which was in September, I got married. My fiance flew out here. We got married. Now she lives with me. I have a dog, and now we have a baby on the way, which is the most recent thing that's been going on. So yeah, I've had my hands full with life right now. In any case, I have not stopped collecting records. I'm actually I've it's been weird because it amped up for the last couple of months, and I have gotten incredibly more into it. I've had a lot of free time to listen to them and shit, which is really, the fact that I got married and everything really is not an excuse. But now that I have somebody, well, now that my wife's staying with me, it's a little bit trickier to, record stuff. So today I told her, like, hey, you stay in the living room. I'm going to record a video for the peeps because, I need to record something for y'all. Anywho, so what I'm going to do today is just kind of give you guys a little rundown of what I've been purchasing recently. It's, a lot of mainstream kind of shit, but stuff that you don't see all the time. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go to the first one. The first three, actually. So, picked up some 3-6 Mafia here. The Unbreakables. So, 3-6 Mafia, some down south shit. I'm cool with the South. I live in the South right now, but 3-6 Mafia always delivers with the good shit. So I got that one, The Most Unknowns. And this one from Shop Get On Down. If you ever look on Shop Get On Down, Shop Get On Down and Fat Beats, they always got some dope pressings. And I got this one from them, World Domination, Chapter 2. This is the one that's got that slide on my knob, like corn on the cob. Yeah, that shit's on there. It's dope. It's a good track. Another album that I bought that is a very what's the word here? Very critically acclaimed is Company Flow, Funk Crusher Plus. So this is the one album that I kept getting recommendations for from people on Facebook that I'm in groups with. They say, "Hey, how come you don't have Company Flow?" I was like, I don't know. I just, this is one of those albums that just flew on by and I missed it back in the 90s. So I decided to give it a shot. It's a good record. I think it was a little bit overhyped, but still, it was worth $30. I got this for $30 and people were like, "What?" But yeah, it's got a scratch on one of the records, but it's all right. I mean, it's a good album. It's definitely worth a listen. Now, this one right here, this was a big one. I actually went to a store, the only record store that I could find out in Savannah, Georgia. It's called, I'm gonna give them a little shout out. I think it was Graveface Records. Yes, somewhere in Georgia. If you find yourself in Savannah, stop by and buy something. They actually have a lot of good selections. So I found an original copy of HNIC from Prodigy of Mobb Deep. I'm a big Mobb Deep fan. I got all their shit. In fact, I've actually thought about doing videos just on Mobb Deep, and like Nas, and like including all the Queensbridge cats. So this is his first solo, and it's a great one. This is one of my favorite East Coast albums of all time. So if you haven't heard this, I mean, shit, Keep It Thorough, Genesis, just to name a few. This is just full of good tracks. So HNIC, go get that. So another East Coast guy. Since I was late to the party on MF Doom. You know, I went out and got me this Victor Vaughn record, which is pretty damn good. And Born Like This. I got both of these from, I think it was from Shop Get On Down. They had a sale and a couple of months ago, and I decided to get them. I was happy. Especially Born Like This is particularly a good record. Victor Vaughn, it's okay. It's not as good as this one, but it's still a good one. Born Like This though, I put this right behind. I mean, my favorite MF Doom album is Food, and I think after that would be Mad Villain, and then after that would probably be Operation Doom, and this one's probably the next one. So give that shit a check out. Another MF Doom album. Well, this is not just MF Doom, but Czarface. So I actually already had this, but like I said, these motherfuckers keep putting out these exclusive pressings, and I couldn't miss this one because they only pressed 500 of these, and they're all like individual records to where they're all different. So it's 1 out of 500. I got number 446, and they're all like different colors, which kind of makes them unique. So this one looks like a fucking like a diarrhea vomit brown with fucking splashes of green and a little orange. So it literally looks like shit, but it's a great record. Listen to this shit. Metal with Metal is one of those fucking awesome tracks that I bump all the time. So highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. And staying with MF Doom, I mean, this is not MF Doom. It's his group called KMD. I still don't know what the fuck it stands for. I have not looked. I know I can just Google it, but I've not looked. However, this is from before the MF Doom days. This is the shit he did with his brother. This one's called Black Bastards, and I think this was their second album that didn't get released till way after the group had this band. And it's actually a really good record. MF Doom, his name was Zed Love X at the time, and they were doing like, you know, a little more traditional hip hop, kind of like third bass type shit. And yeah, highly recommend that album. The other one from them that's out is Mr. Hood. So Black Bastards, Mr. Hood. Right now, I mean, no offense to anybody. That's just the name of the album. It's called Black Bastards. I mean, I could fill in the blanks. Hopefully I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah, Mr. Hood, I'd say this is the better one.